much.
Is it bad because it's off center a little?
I don't care. Give me a second.
You want me to open the stage doors?
Yeah, I'll get it in a second. I'm just getting putting batteries here.
So do not open the doors?
No, this one open. Yeah, that's right. The program. Oh my god, I don't know program stuff now.
No.
They're sitting up here.
Around the
were at track meet, and some kids were showing up, and I kind of like, I mean, just real kids, right? It just turned into like, I hear them. Like, hey, give me some rocks. They look at me and grab some rocks. I'm like, don't pick up those rocks. Don't throw rocks. You pick up those rocks. And they're like, I'm like, good. He was like, what do you mean good? I was like, I'm going to cry. He's like, somebody yelled at me for throwing rocks. And then the parents were like, oh, you throwing rocks at somebody? Yeah, exactly. He said go.
Good evening and welcome to our annual home concert for Sixth Floor Local Music. My name is Tim Baer. I'm the director of Sixth Floor Local Music here at Denver, and I'm super excited to welcome you here for our evening of music and celebrating, especially our seniors, but of course every member of the department who made tremendous amount of growth this year. Before me, you see our sixth grade music class, and I have the privilege of meeting with them about once a week. Once in a while, we split it an extra virtual week, so it's like maybe like 1.25 times a week. And just, I'm always so impressed by the amount of growth they have just in that time alone. I will tell you that the sixth grade class performance you've seen is, they are very talented. I mean, every class that comes through, that's obviously quite talented, but it's been a real joy, it's been a real joy working with this group. As their mentality is exceptional, they work really hard, and there's a lot of passion. Our first piece we have for you today is a piece called Shake It Up and Tie It Down. It explores a little bit of what we call partner singing. And so partner songs are when you have several melodies they can stand alone as a melody. They also work really nicely together. So some of you may have heard the tune like Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, and When Saints Go Marching In. There are two tunes that you could sing or play just on their own. When you play them together, it kind of has some cool harmonies. So that is what Shake It Up is. It's one of the sort of building blocks of singing that we work on with this group. So this is Shake It Up and Tie It Down.
Shake up, papaya.
just at such a young age having such a desire to have music. And I tell them every day, I know that one of the beauties of the way we structure music in Denver is that sixth grade is still a required class. And so I totally understand that not everyone wants to go on to sing or do music. I totally understand that and totally respect that. And one of the lessons that we really focus on for our sixth graders is that there are things in life that we all have to do, even if we don't really want to. No one wants to do laundry, right? If anyone wants to do laundry, you can come to mind, thanks. But no one wants to do laundry, no one wants to do dishes, but we still have to do that as a function. And so one of the critical lessons we want to teach our sixth graders is that, hey, even if this isn't your cup of tea, we just kind of have to get through it. It's part of that requirement, it's part of the state of Iowa's education requirements. And so the key is trying to find something that can be a little bit fun about it, a little bit exciting. And I will say that all the sixth graders have really risen to the occasion and across the board just do a really wonderful job of, even if they're not doing art next year or band or continuing music, they come in, they try their best, and they give it their all, and you can hear that. So that's really awesome. Our next piece is a tune by Bruno Mars, and we're going to take Count on Me. And so this is another tune that it serves two purposes. Number one, it's a song that most of them all know. So they can kind of get into it, get in 5 minutes. But it also explores another type of form that we really studied in sixth grade. And so a lot of you were avid pop singers or pop music listeners, or listeners. A lot of you know that music is written in what we call verse-chorus form. So there's a verse that goes through several times, and usually it's the same, so there's a lot of material, but the words change a little bit. And then the chorus is what repeats every time. So like that part of the song gets stuck in your head, that's the chorus. And so this Count on Me is a great way for them to practice that verse chorus form while also tuning to a song that most of them know and are, enjoy. So this is Bruno Mars' Count on Me.
If you ever
quietly, please. As you are finding yourself in the beginning test with me, I totally understand that you're going to have weirdnesses. So if you're feeling after you get going, that's no problem. If you have siblings or students that are potentially responding to you, feel free to sit down and just go down. So you can get going, no problem. I mean, one of the rest of your years will assume 2020, fall 2025. One tonight, we're going to transition our 7th graders on, so there's about 2 minutes to get them going. Have a lovely evening with your parents. That was a very fast 2 minutes. So we're talking about we're going to just keep going along. So before we receive our 7th and 8th grade combined choir, and one of my favorite parts about this evening is that we get to see sort of that progression of the characters. And so obviously with that 6th grade, it's sort of starting those fundamentals, getting them sort of just getting their toes into the water to see what it might be like to be involved in choir. And before you even see the 7th and 8th graders, these young singers have actually opted to be in choir. And 7th grade becomes that elective choice. And so we take these a little more seriously. We meet every other day as opposed to once a week. And so we just take them to kind of that next level to help bridge that gap between those young singers and as they transition to high school. The 7th and 8th graders have worked incredibly hard this year. We've overcome a couple different hurdles and barriers to make this happen. And it's just really excited to be, we're really excited to have standing here in front of you and share our set with you. The first song is a tune called I'm a Small Part of the World by Sally Albrecht. And this tune, the text of it is really fitting. I pick it a lot for young middle school singers because the text starts with the words, I'm a small part of the world. I have a small voice, free and clear, but if I sing out for freedom, and if you add yours to mine, together we have nothing left to fear. And it's just this really awesome reminder to our young people that even though it might feel like 7th and 8th graders are like, well, I'm not old enough to be important or relevant or make a difference, that even those small voices can really make a difference in our world. There's a lot of power in that. This tune is going to feature 2 soloists, 8th graders, Summer Matthias and Reese Berger. This is I'm a Small Part of the World. next selection is a tune called Come In From the Firefly Darkness by Amy Vernon, and this song will feature soloist Maddie Jays. Our next piece is going to feature some familiar faces. We have, I'm really lucky to work with these two, so this is my plug to them. Mr. Brainerd and Mr. Cooper are probably the best band teachers that you could possibly ask to be working with. It's really cool because a lot of, don't make faces at me. I know who made faces at me. A lot of my choir colleagues out there in the state of Iowa, just the wider choral community, talk about how oftentimes there's sort of this almost rivalry between band and choir and this competition for who is the best musical ensemble, who gets kids in their programs. And from just day one of working with Mr. Cooper, it's just been felt like this mutual team, like we are supporting kids in their musical journey. Whether that's with a horn or whether that's with a voice, it doesn't matter to us as long as they are getting that musical fulfillment in some capacity. And so I just feel so blessed to work with them because I've heard the horror stories. My friends tell me, oh my gosh, my band teacher's off. I'm like, dude, my two band teachers are two of my best friends. So getting to come and to work with them every day is just such a privilege. So can we please recognize Mr. Brainerd and Mr. Cooper? In addition to being phenomenal educators, they obviously know their craft, and so they are sharing their talents on some of their instruments tonight. We also have joining us our amazing senior, Mr. Drew Bloker. He is going to be professor. I just really love working in an environment where so many people are so willing to collaborate and work together and just provide a better experience for our kids. And so thank you to you three, of course, Mr. Garrett, will organize them later, but it's enhancing this experience for our kids, so thank you. Our final tune for the 7th and 8th graders is going going to, for specifically some viewers, you see how I did that, I tricked you, y'all have to stick around because they sing one more song in the high school. Ha ha ha. It's a choir teacher's trick. The band people are catching on to it. So we are going to close out the Sunday portion with a song called Who Will Be a Witness, featuring all these phenomenal instrumentalists. Again, like I said, it's really fun to work with such talented musicians and just have a blast on stage with each other. And it's really fun too because that's kind of like our everyday together. The three of us just come in and jam, and maybe not musically, but we just jam as friends. I don't know. But yes, it's a real lot of fun to work with them. At this point, we're going to transition our high school on, so it was about 1 to 2 minutes, and we'll get going to high school portion. As we reach the final portion of our concert, before you see all of our 9th through 12th grade choir members. And again, just like in middle school, this is an elective for them. But it kind of takes that next step up, is that actually we get to meet 45 minutes every single day. So taking a whole class period out of their schedule to commit to being in choir, it's asking a lot. And I really appreciate that each one of them continues to have that passion and love for music that they're willing to make out of their schedule. This group has just done some incredible things this year, and throughout the evening I'll do a little bit of bragging on them. But I'd like to start us off with a tune called No Time by Susan Bromfield. This year has been a really busy year for the high school choir, and they have risen to every challenge that's thrown at them and just been the amount of extra time and effort and energy they've had to put into these events. They always do it without very few complaints or whining. But just they really run the page. And it's such a privilege to work with so many individual singers that are committed to just this bigger picture, this bigger thing than just individuals. This year, as many of you know, the high school choir, we submitted recordings in December for the Iowa Choral Directors Association Choral Showcase, which recognizes the top 8 choirs in the state of Iowa. And it varies from all the way down to some middle school level choirs, all the way up to professional, collegiate, and adult ensembles. And over, I would say, by at least 140 submissions, 8 are chosen for a representation at this clinic. And one of our group was actually selected as one of those individuals. So will you please help me recognize that high school choir? All my high school parents that put up with us rolling in at 12:30, thank you, appreciate you. I know it was a long night, but I know that also many of our students talked about even just what a fun experience that was and how powerful that was and change that was for our musical journey. And it really led nicely into what's called the Iowa High School Music Association's Large Group Contest. And it's one of those pinnacle events each year that all choirs in the state of Iowa, including bands as well, are working towards competing at and getting a rating. And I'm pleased to announce that our high school choir, for the 4th consecutive year, received a Division I rating at Large Group Contest, which is a superior rating. So again, please recognize. When I first started at Denver, we were sort of Large Group was a little bit more of just an educational experience for us, where we went and got feedback and comment only, and now we're at the level where we consistently go and perform at a top level, and it's just exciting to be at that stage, especially where we go into we know what it takes to get there, and not only do we know what it takes, but they put the work in to get there. The next year, you're going to hear a song called "Come to Me, Oh My Love" by Robert Allen Pecker. Something. And he is actually an Iowa composer. And so we picked this piece because it's part of our large group set. It's on that required list, one of the songs we were required to sing. And so this, with the notes that you just heard, were the 2 pieces of our set that earned that Division I rating at large group contest. So this is "Come to Me, Oh My Love."
Beautiful song, gently, so gently it beckons you near me and circles
I touched earlier about how, one of our missions here at Denver is really to build collaborative individuals who are ready to go out in the world and change it for the better. And how better to model that than being able to collaborate with women in positions in Sioux Falls area. And so it would be insulting of me to not recognize. To my left, we have Mr. Nathaniel Parrish. Nathaniel Parrish is the director of music at NAS Lutheran in Sioux Falls, and he has been one of our collaborative pianists on and off throughout the last couple of years. And this year alone, we really kind of further our relationship to the point that he's actually kind of accepted almost not a full-time, but being sort of our primary accompanist. So even when we go to larger contests, in addition to getting a score, we get verbal feedback from our judges. So as they're sitting and listening, they're kind of in the back, talking into a little recorder, and just actively giving us feedback based on what they're hearing. So it's a really valuable experience because we get that direct feedback from really high-level judges. But all three of our judges, all three of them, all made a comment at some point in that recording that said, please thank your pianist. Please thank your accompanist. He is so skilled, he plays the part so beautifully, and really we are so blessed to have Mr. Parrish. So will you please help me recognize opening with no time, like obviously the choir does it so well, but I could just sit and listen to Mr. Parrish play that opening just over and over. It was so gorgeous. So we are really lucky here at Denver to have such a high-level collaborative artist in the community spending time with us. So thank you, Mr. Parrish. The next tune that we jump into is a tune called Ubi Caritas, and it's actually in Latin. The text derives from a biblical passage. It's 1 Corinthians 13 verses, or chapter something, 13, 2 through 8. I'm having trouble memorizing the exact. But it translates into where there is charity and love, God abides. Christ is with us, let us rejoice in his presence. And I know that at first glance it's kind of like, oh, we're in public school, why are we talking about the Bible? And I get that, I do 100%. But here's what I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to educate you just a little bit. When we think about scripture and religion in school, it's sort of that kind of slippery slope. And what I want to tell you about what we do in the music world is that it's really hard to study music without some sort of understanding of religion and faith. Simply because before 1746, when that first secular music came along, all music was sacred. Music was written for the purpose of glorifying God through church services. That's all it was written for. And really, anyone who wrote it for something else was usually considered like an outcast, and they were actually sometimes even punished for writing music that wasn't for the sake of glorifying God. And so as we transition into the mid-1700s, we get this new surge of secular music that starts celebrating just minstrel songs, things that are there for fun. We start to get those drinking songs that come out of the taverns and bars of around Europe. And so here, it's really easy to be like, well, we shouldn't be singing sacred music in school. And the hard part about especially choral roots is that it's rooted in that original European Anglo-Saxon music culture. And so it's really hard for us to do any of these great works without having to do some sort of recognition of religion. And so one of the conversations we had as a group was talking about how can we translate this into something meaningful outside of the context of where there is charity, love, God abides. And I think that our kind of interpretation is turned into where there's charity, love, goodwill abides. And I think that's universal, whether you're a Christian, whether you're Jewish, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Hindu, whether you're Buddhist, whatever you are. Maybe you're not even religious at all. I think goodwill is something that as people, as humanity, can connect us. And so we really love the idea that where there is charity and love and charity, goodwill can abide. And then when the line comes in of Christ abides with us, we will celebrate his presence, we can turn that into where there's that goodwill, that good intention, where that abides, we can celebrate the presence of goodwill in each other. So that is kind of the tune of Ubi Caritas. It's a beautiful text that brings that message to life, and the choir does it so beautifully. This is Victor Johnson's Ubi Caritas.
Because
some really special individuals. This year we graduated 9 amazing seniors from our class. They're juniors when you go grab the stuff and get that going. Every year we get to sort of put together a little bit of a gift for our seniors as they go off, and just a little bit of celebration of them. There are 9 fantastic seniors, ranging from some who started choir way back in 7th grade, and some who this is their first year in choir, and everything in between. And I will tell you, shameless plug, it is never too late to join choir. If you have young kids sitting in the audience, you're like, oh, I didn't do choir in middle school, so can I do middle school? Absolutely, you can. Please, yes. I have several seniors every year that they join choir the first time and they say, oh my gosh, Mr. Bear, I wish I had joined choir sooner. This is great. I mean, toot my own horn a little bit. Sorry, maybe it's not better, but I think it's great. So again, if you see if you like what you see up here, if you like what you hear up here, and you think that your child or your student would be a good candidate for continuing something like that, please encourage them. Just have them reach out to me, our administration, to at least get their schedule changed, especially here in May. So we welcome all voices, all people. Just come up here and make some music with us. So, okay, this is our time to celebrate some amazing seniors. So, we start. We're going to kind of go sort of chronologically, I guess. So, seniors, after I call your name, you come down, and then just kind of your junior will read your gift, and then just kind of line up along the front. Okay? Our first senior is Drew Bloker. This is Drew's first. This is his first year in choir. Next year he plans to go to Warburg to study math, and his favorite memory of choir is talking to Bear or playing with his dog. My dog, Mike. Great. I didn't vet these, so hopefully they're appropriate, guys. Yes, that's red flag number 1 for me, teacher. So, Drew Bloker, everybody. Our next senior is Noah Brooks, so let's talk about Noah. Just for the sake of getting along here, let me talk a little bit, and then we'll work things at the end. So Noah Brooks, this is his first, he's been quite for a year and a half. He joins us this semester in his junior year, and then continue out to finish out his time in high school. Next year he plans to attend Open Bible College by Christian Leadership, and his favorite memory for choir is choir lessons chatting with Bear. Noah Brooks, everybody. Next we have Dave Henson. This is his second year in choir. He plans to attend UNI next year, and his favorite memory of choir is choir lessons chatting with you, me. Dave Henson, everybody. Our next senior is Lila Gesme, and Lila's kind of interesting because she did choir all through middle school, and then because of some scheduling challenges, was unable to fit it in some of her high school years, and then she rejoined this year. And we're so thrilled that Lila had that opportunity to come back out and share her talents with us. Lila Gesme plans to attend Arizona State University next year for biomedical science, and her favorite memory is the bus ride to and from Council Bluffs. Yes, that was an adventure. So, Lila Gesme. Next, we have Xavier Schweer. This is his 4th year in choir. Next year, he plans to join the workforce, and his favorite memory of choir is the whole thing that he got to go on his freshman year. So, Xavier Schweer, everyone. Next, we have Miss Lily Cooper. Lily is in her 6.5 years in choir, another instance where some scheduling things messed up one semester for her, but she rejoined and figured out her time together, and we're so thrilled to have Lily back with us. Next year, she plans to attend Warburg College for music education and run cross country and track, and her favorite memory is singing Siahamba in the grass outside the resort in Florida her freshman year. It was... Do I have to? It was magical. Lily Cooper, everybody. Y'all, I'm really going to read these first. This gets in that. So. Next, we have Xander Peterson. Xander Peterson has thank y'all. I know we love Xander, but let's wait for 1 second. Xander is in his 7th year with the choir, and actually, my bad, I told him wrong. 6 years because I joined in 7th grade. Math is really hard for me. That's why I'm a choir teacher. And this is Xander's 6th year in choir. Next year he is planning to do internship as an electrician, and then his favorite memory is photoshopping a pic of me sleeping on a picture of my children. Xander Peters can have their Our next senior, Bethany Schroeder, this is her 6th year in choir as well. Next year she plans to go to PCI Academy in Ames for aesthetics, and her favorite memory is spending time with Bear during my free time in school. Jeez, they make it sound like I don't do my job. I swear I do my job. Bethany, everybody. And our certainly last but not least is Jamie Theobald. This is her 6th year in choir. Next year she plans to attend Kirkwood for social work, and her favorite memory is going to Disney, and our bus kept breaking down, so we started singing random things. And I remember that. I don't remember being my favorite memory, but it was a memory, so Jamie Theobald, everybody. It would be really hard for me to go down the line of each senior. Each one of them has such a special place in my heart. Even the ones with some of the friends that joined us a little bit later along the road, a lot of them still were just big parts of my life, despite not being in choir right away. So I look at this group of seniors and I recognize just number one, their leadership. Part of the success we had this year with this group specifically is that we had an incredible amount of talent from our underclassmen, but that was really harnessed and led by this just phenomenal senior class. And even if they maybe not necessarily positions of leadership, it's that silent leaders, those ones that are constantly saying, hey, let's do our stuff, let's do our tasks, let's focus, let's get stuff done. And then just really lead by example. It has been such a joy watching you all grow up. My babies. It is so exciting to see you grow into the young men and women that you're becoming, and I cannot wait to see the next steps in your journey. So I proudly present the graduating vocal class of 2025. You can finish up. It's too hot. I'm sweating gross. Don't touch me. Okay, at this point, we are going to round out our evening with a mass piece. So, something if you want to come on and start joining the stage. Just kidding, something go away. I'm so sorry. I'm the worst. Hey, okay, you're alive. Thank you. Oh my God. I'm struggling, y'all. Okay, we have one more set for the high school choir. This is a tune that you can catch at graduation. I find it very fitting for our seniors farewell. The text comes from another Iowan composer named Sean Kirshner, and he wrote this bus the day after his best friend got hit by a bus and died. And the text speaks, when I am gone, don't you cry for me, don't you pity my weary soul, what pain there may have been will now be past, and my spirit will be whole. And obviously in the context of Mr. Kirchner, he's talking about death, and going on to the next, whatever happens after death. And, I mean, obviously our seniors aren't dying, thank God. But it's fitting to sort of transition that message away from sort of a more dark, a more difficult, grief-filled place into a more hopeful and happy place. And actually, Sean Kirchner, when he talks about this, he says that intentionally. He says, my goal for this tune was not to mourn my friend, but to celebrate him, and to celebrate his life, and to celebrate the next journey that he's on. And again, I just find that so fitting for our seniors. It's so easy, especially for me, and I'm sure all of our senior parents are out there like having a hard time right now. It's really easy to focus on that mourning and that sadness that they're gone, but the reality is that they're going on to better, greater and better things. And yesterday at the band concert, Mr. Cooper just sort of verbalized it so perfectly. It's selfish. I would love to keep these seniors to myself, but it is selfish to not let them go out in the world and share themselves and their talents and their personalities. So I, with much sadness, release them into the wild. Good luck. And again, celebrate them. Celebrate them as they journey on to the next stage of their life. So this is I'll Be On My Way. It features seniors Lily Cooper and Xander Peterson. number one, it gives us a chance to again celebrate our seniors. It also gives our chance of some days here, a chance to what it feels like to sing with a large group of such a band. But I will tell you, as you were rehearsing this, there were moments that I said had the sound of the high schoolers sing individually so we could get a sense of sound. But then once you threw those middle schoolers in some, they just jump right in and fit right into that sound. So it's really exciting for me as a director to see that potential of some of these kids and how much they're going to grow into their role as they move up into the next level of their self. We also, just like I talked about with Mr. Parrish, we live in such a really vibrant area of artistic talent. With you and I up the road in Cedar Falls, with Warford College over in Waverly, so we get to welcome in some really amazing collaborative artists. And so joining us in addition to the Fair piano, we have Ashton Kemper. She is a senior at Warford College. Next year she'll be studying dentistry, right? And I was talking about, like, it's just so impressive to me that she's doing such a, kind of rigorous field, but still makes time to make music. She's the president of the Comstriker, which is the orchestra over at Warford. She's also a member of the St. Louis Quartet, another kind of next tier up. And so despite all of her studies in such a sort of rigorous field, she still finds time for the music. And so again, that's just my final sort of push to all of our friends out there. Music is not just about being choir class or band class. It's about finding ways to continue to share that passion, that talent, no matter where you go. So again, seniors as well, I encourage you to make music after this. Find something, whether it's band, whether it's church choir, church band, whatever, make music. You are too good. So please help me welcome Ashton Kemper. Thank you so much for sharing this wonderful evening with us. I hope that you all have a nice end of your year. I know that we're all ready to be on summer break, so let's get to it. Have a lovely rest of the year. We will see you next year.